It is known that a man's bookshelf tells you everything you need to know about him. So, for my first video, I thought instead of introducing myself, I'll just show you my bookshelf. So, I'll just mention which are the books that I have over here. I'll go shelf by shelf. My first shelf is my favorite books. I have I Am Malala by Malala, The Diary of a Young Girl by Annie Frank, The Last 7 Months of Annie Frank by Willie Linder, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom, The Palace of Illusions by Chitra Banerjee Devakumari, The Pearl That Broke Its Shell by Nadia Hashmi, The Help by Catherine Stockett, The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, Animal Farm by George Orwell, The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, Schindler's List by Thomas Keneally, Love in Time of Cholera by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, The Color Purple by Alice Walker, and Soul by Patricia McCormick. My second shelf is my white books, which is Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden, I Have a Dream by Rashmi Bansal, Between the Shades of Grey by Rupta Septis, The Mouse Charmers by Anuradha Goyal, Room by Anna Donoghue. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. I could have had 17, but I chose to have 19 chapters by Ashutosh Srivastava, Scarlet Nights by Mayur Patel, Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov, The Almond Tree by Michelle Cohen-Krasanti, The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, The Luminaries by Eleanor Carton. My next shelf is my yellow to brown shelf. I start with Persuasion by Jane Austen, Under an Ember Sky by Pamela Evans, Captain Corelli's Mandolin by Luis de Benares, Let the Game Begin by Sandeep Sharma, Wonder by R.J. Palacio, Great Speeches, which is edited by Edward Humphreys, Emily Bronte, Wuthering Heights, Bridget Jones' The Edge of Reason by Helen Fielding, Glittering Shadows by Manish Ranjan, Bucket List of a Travelaholic by Sarika Prasad, Dan Brown's Angels and Demons, The World's Greatest Short Stories, and Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. My next shelf has Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, The Winner's Curse by D. Walker, The Tale of the Rose, Roots by Rahul Bhatt, Experiment in Criticism by C.S. Lewis, In the Shadows of Death by Saurabh Mukherjee, Arevir by Mary John Williams, Shkion of Ishkavu by Amish, To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf, The Inscrutable Americans by Anurag Mathur, The Little Coffee Shop of Kabul by Deborah Rodriguez, Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell, Just 6 Evenings by Tanmay Dubai, Confessions of an Advertising Man by David Ogilvy, and Charles Dickens' Bleak House. My next shelf has just 2 books, which is Shantaram by Gregory David Roberts and Dombey and Sons by Charles Dickens. This is my little shelves, which has chicken soup. One is chicken soup for the soul and chicken soup for the cat and dog lover's soul. Then I have my complete works and great works series. One is of Leo Tolstoy, Khalil Gibran, and Thomas Hardy. Then I have all 3 books of Khalid Hosseini. One is The Kite Runner, The Thousand Splendid Suns, and The Mountains Accord. Now I have my J.K. Rowling collection. This is the Philosopher's Stone Bloomsbury edition, Philosopher's Stone Illustrated edition, Career of Evil, Silkworm, Hogwarts Library, The Fringe Benefits of Failure and the Importance of Imagination. This is the Deathly Hallows, Half-Blood Prince, Order of Phoenix, Goblet of Fire, Prisoner of Azkaban, and Chamber of Secrets. On here we have The Casual Vacancy and The Cuckoo's Calling. Now I have some sundry dictionaries and my Chicago Manual of Style here. In the next I have just a book, that is Whales in the Sky by Rakhi Jayashankar. I've kept it special because this is the first book that I edited. Then I have Agatha Christie, The Crooked House and The Postern of Fate. Now I have Joseph Conrad's Lord Jim and Victory. Then I have Devdutt Patnaik's Jaya and Sita. Then I have in this section my Song of Ice and Fire series, that is the Game of Thrones, A Clash of Kings, A Dance with the Dragons, that is part 1, Dreams and Dust, A Storm of Swords part 2, Blood and Gold, Feast for the Crows, Dance with the Dragons part 2, After the Feast, and A Storm of Swords part 1. Now I have my Lavender to Blue books here. This is The Science Redemption by R. Santosh, Jane Austen's Mansfield Park, All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr, Midnight's Children by Salman Rushdie, Divine Secrets of Yaya's Sisterhood by Rebecca Wells, The Complete Short Stories by Gauri de Maupassant, The Revenant by Michael Funke, Jeffrey Archer's As the Crow Flies, The Sleepwalker's Guide to Dancing by Meera Jacob, A Lot for Others by Shweta. Then I have The Memory Keeper's Daughter by King Edwards, Sidney Sheldon's The Star Shines Down and the Best Laid Plans, The Complete Novels of Charlotte and Emily Bronte, The Chronicles of Narnia, this is the complete series, The Martian by Andy Weir, 1984 by George Orwell, The Gaia by William Bultner, Full Moons and Many More by Subramaniam Ragaswamy, The Emperor of All Maladies by Siddhartha Mukherjee. Now I have some Indian books, that is 63 Rejections by Kaushik Malik. I also have The Stoning of Shariah M, The Crossbow Code by M.C. Raj, and Utkarsh Jayan's Chasing Illusions. If you want to know more details about any of the books, feel free to let me know. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. Bye.